Hey everyone, today's the Monday of the first week after the consolidation week, which just happened last week, and I just wanted to share with you all some of the things that has been happening to me from the past 2-3 days. First of all is the fact that I haven't had any much time to actually do a lot of work during the weekend because, as I said before, I do have a part-time job, and that requires a lot of my time in the weekend to actually get away and just not do any academic work, obviously. And obviously because I haven't been a lot productive on the academic side during the week, even though I've done quite a lot, I haven't actually done a lot at the same time, I feel like, which is why I always feel like I'm not doing enough. In a way, it's a really good feeling because that means that I'm gonna keep working hard and stuff, but at the same time I feel exhausted because I feel like I'm not doing enough, which is why I might fail this whole course or something like that. So I'm really trying to get back into my mode and be that productive mode again, but obviously in my personal life there's a lot of things going on as well, which is why it makes it really hard, honestly, to actually focus and do one thing at a time. But hopefully I'm gonna today and try and finish the PLR mock, which I've been trying to basically do quite a long time now, and the deadline is today at 4:30, which is really sad, which shows how much ill prepared I was for the whole entire week about this, even though I'm yet to complete the table and then write the letter as well, which is not that big of a deal, but obviously I wanted to pass because that means that I'm more closer to my goal and achieving the pass mark, basically. And after that I'm gonna try and have lunch, and obviously today I also, back to the point about before, I also woke up really early today, like at 4:30 a.m. because my prayer times have now changed and 1 hour has gone back, which means that instead of being 6:14, my prayer time is now 5:14, which is why I have to really wake up really early in the morning, like 4:30, and then I go back to sleep again at like 5:30 and then wake up again at 7 or something. But today I ended up sleeping till 8 because I was just feeling so exhausted and stuff because I didn't get that much sleep last night. And also I'm going to miss my lesson today at 9 a.m. for PLP workshop 6, I believe, but I'm gonna try and contact my course director and let her know that I want to change it, basically. But going back to today's plan, I'm also gonna do the BOP statute book that I'm doing, which is, I think, really useful because I'm trying to make my life so much easier by making notes like this instead of focusing on all the large groups together or workshops together, because that doesn't make sense, honestly. And then I'm gonna basically try and annotate my PLP own manual book that I've created, so it makes it easier for me for my mock exam, which is also coming up next week for the PLP. And that's basically the plan for the whole entire day, and I'll see you guys now at Sainsbury where I buy my meal deal. Hey everyone, today is the Tuesday of the week and I'm wearing exactly the same outfit as yesterday because I was not really bothered to check for another outfit and what to pick and all this kind of thing. So I'm just going to repeat whatever I wore yesterday, except that I'm wearing earrings today, which is absolutely amazing, and I really love these earrings. So I have quite a lot of things to say, so I've literally written down in a piece of notes so that I can remember what I want to say. First things first is the fact that by staying in the library, actually I now drink quite a lot of water, which I didn't used to do before because I would just forget about it. But yesterday, surprisingly, I drank 2 liters of water in the library whilst I was, being productive and all those kind of things, which made me feel amazing, and it made me feel like I am taking care of myself and I'm having the best time of my time in the library as well. And when it comes to the most important thing that I wanted to say today is the fact that when you're doing LLB, you can actually practice each and every individual tutorial, because every single topic is not interlinked together necessarily. Because, for example, in family law, I would have, let's say, child protection as one tutorial, and I could practice on that whenever I wanted to. And then the next topic will be divorce, for example, and I could practice only just on that however I wanted to, however much I wanted to. But with LPC, you cannot really do that, unfortunately, because all of the tutorials and workshops are all interlinked, which means that if you end up doing practice, let's say workshop 6, it's somehow connected to workshop 5 or 4 and 3 as well. So it's really hard for you to practice, honestly. And I don't know if this is something that everybody else has realized, or is it just me. So I'm really going to talk about it with my tutor appointment, not my personal tutor appointment, but my module leader of the Wills and Administration one on Friday. I'm going to talk to her about this, as the fact that it's really hard for me to practice in LPC, because I could have just easily done that in LLB where there were mostly essays and stuff. So I just had to really basically remember most of the stuff, and that's it. And also another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is the fact that I had a very productive Monday this week, which was amazing feeling. And I also did my submission for my PLR mock yesterday at around, I would say, 4:15 or 4:18 or something like that. And I don't know how I feel about it. I just hopefully think I passed, because I did put a lot of hard work in it, but at the same time I feel like I didn't put enough hard work as well. So that's basically it. Another thing that I wanted to share with you all is the fact that if you have an Oyster card that it is student, the freedom that you have of having a student Oyster card is unbelievable. Because I remember last 2 weeks, or past 1 month, actually more than a month ago, when I was relying on my own money to actually travel around, and I was spending literally like £10 every day on my travel. That was used to really bother me and frustrate me a lot. But now that I have my student Oyster, it has arrived about a week ago, I just have this freedom and it feels amazing. So please do take advantage of your student Oyster as you are in university for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, however, depending how long your degree is, and you will enjoy, you will love it. And I just wanted to say that for some reason. Anyway, another thing that I wanted to share with you all is what I have to do today. So I have my BOP workshop, I believe 7 or 8 at 10:30 till 12, and then because I could not attend the POP yesterday at 9, I'm gonna have it at 12 to 1:30 in a random group. I don't even know what it is, but from 12 to 1:30 today. And also I'm gonna go to the gym at around, I would say, 5:45 till 7:30 or something today. And also I wanted to share with you all is the fact that I'm really struggling to actually find a good spot to pray in the university. Although there are prayer rooms, however, the libraries that I go to, they're very far from the prayer rooms that are located in the university. So they're like, let's say, and the only reason why I cannot really move that much is because I have so many stuff to carry with me. So I don't really want to, because of my 10-minute prayer, I don't want to pack everything and then go there and then come back again, and then my spot is not there anymore. So that's a really big problem. So I'm really trying to find a good space where no one really comes, but also I can study in that spot, and so that I can pray really easily. So that's basically an issue that I'm going through right now, and I'm trying to solve it. And another thing that I wanted to share with you is the fact that today at 2 p.m. there is a Wills and Administration drop-in session with my teacher, the module leader. So I might actually end up going there and ask some questions, and get some clarity on the module and stuff. Because let's be honest, yesterday I did create a timeline or a countdown sheet with all the exams and how many days are left till I do those exams and sit those exams. And for the PLR is literally 48 days left, which is not a lot at all, and that's making me feel really nervous and really pressurized to do the work on time and everything, and submit it on time and everything, and practice as well. So that's basically what I'm feeling like, and I will share with you all the countdown very soon in my future clips of today. But other than that, that's the whole 5-minute thing that I want to share with you all about all the things that was in this note. And now I'm gonna go Sainsbury and try and find the cheddar cheese and tomato sandwich and the whole meal deal, and then I'm gonna get some coffee from my own city cafe, and then probably just see what, basically maybe find a spot for prayer. So I'll see you guys then. So hey guys, now I'm gonna go home and take a nap. And even though my plan was to go to the gym at around 6 and finish my litigation checklist and all that, I don't think I can do that today because I'm feeling so sleepy for some reason. So I'm gonna go and take a nap and tell you guys more about it at home. Hey guys, so as I promised, I actually said that I'm going to tell you guys more about why I came home. It's because I'm feeling quite tired, and as you can see from my eyes, I'm not feeling my utmost best, just because I've been waking up since yesterday at 4:30, and that is definitely a very big change in my life. So which is why I'm trying my best to actually go to sleep early and wake up early. But obviously today I was feeling extremely tired and around after the PLP workshop and when I was eating my lunch. So I just came home, and hopefully I'm going to try to be productive as much as I can, but I'm definitely going to take a nap, especially after my sister arrives, so that I don't have to open the door and all those kind of things. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to wait for that, and then I'm going to see if I can do litigation checklist and finish my PLP work that I was going to do tomorrow, and instead I'm going to do it today, so that I can go to the gym maybe in the morning tomorrow, because I cannot miss gym for too long, because then it becomes very problematic for my weight and I start getting weight very easily. So that's what I'm gonna try and do now, and yeah, just change nap, and then I'm gonna try to do some work, and I'll show you guys definitely some clips of what I'm doing throughout the day at home. And I also just feel like that sometimes for one day you should just stay at home as well, because that's also good for your health, good for your mood. Because if you're constantly staying outside, that's also very energy draining as an introvert myself, and I'm a very big introvert. So I feel like this is my way of a notification telling me that I need to stay at home today. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna stay at home the whole entire time and just catch up with myself and be good to myself, but also try to be productive as much as I can. And yeah, that's basically the plan, and I will see you guys after the nap.
Also, how to appoint a director and how to remove a director from office, how to approve director from service contract, and then we'll look at a brief overview of the director's duties. So, first of all, let's think about it.
Hey everyone, today's the Thursday of the week, and I wanted to share with you all some of the things that I've done yesterday and what I'm going to do today, and some thoughts about what is going on in my LPC. So first of all, yesterday I only focused on the BLP large group 6 lecture, which was all about, I believe, about removing a director and appointing a director and all this kind of things, which was quite boring, but I have to basically do it and prep for it. So yes, I have to do that. And today I basically wanted to tell you guys that today I have at 9 a.m. a drafting workshop or skill session, and followed by that at 10:30 I have till that is Advocacy Workshop 4. Unfortunately, I'm not good at advocacy. I really hate it, and at the same time I don't really understand how it works and stuff. So I told my teacher, who's in charge right now, I told her, I let her know that I'm not really good at this. My preparation is very weak, which makes me want to not come and attend any advocacy sessions and give my take and stuff, which is really, really annoying because I really want to do well and I don't really know what to do. I feel like I need support in this. I still don't understand. And also at the same time, I feel like because it is interlinked with litigation, that makes it even worse, because that means that I need to be on top of litigation and advocacy at the same time to be able to pass that particular skill. So that makes it really hard for me to pass, and that makes me want to not go. So I didn't really check yet if she's replied to my email yet or not, and to let her know, because this exam is literally my third exam of the LPC, which is on the 5th of October or something, I'm not sure, and 5th of January, I mean, sorry, because the first one is in about 46 days, which is really scary, which is a PLR one, and then I have followed by that 47 days for the wills and administration one, and the third one is probably advocacy, and then comes with that solicitor's accounts. So I need to be really on top of these things and make sure that I'm doing my best and stuff. And the best part is, in all of these, I need to just get a pass. There's not like a 70% is a first class, 60% is a 2-1. There's no such things. You just need to pass. So I'm trying to do my best in these things, but if I don't really understand what is going on, I don't really feel motivated to attend, which is really, really sad. But when it comes to all the other ones, I'm not really like the best at it, but I get where it's going. And also I'm going to make some few changes about the BLP one, because in terms of revision wise, because I've actually bought yesterday a album, and I'm going to use this. I will tell you guys more in detail if I really get successful at it, what is this all about. But I'm really trying to really do well in BLP, because it's basically 100% law. There's no such things like, it's all a full-on application. So that's what I realized. When it comes to PLP, it's a bit on the board. It's not fully legislation, it's fully procedural. And when it comes to litigation, I don't really know what is going on for litigation. So good that it is one of the very last exams in February, but I'm still really concerned about it, and I'm gonna really try my best. And I do really my best at the mock, because the mocks are gonna give an indication where I'm going well, where I'm going wrong. So as I told you already guys, that my PLR one was on Monday, and next week I don't really have any mocks, I believe, but the following week I have the PLP mock, which is why I need to keep my notes really intact for PLP. And I think followed by that is litigation, and then is BLP, which is a business law. So that's really, really important for me to do. And also I wanted to let you guys know that I also do, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do throughout the whole day, but I'm definitely going to the gym today, because I have missed from the past 3 days, and that is not good, because I don't want to gain weight, of course. And also another thing is that I'm now gonna go Sainsbury and get whatever meal deal they have. I don't care anymore, because I've tried to look for the cheddar cheese and the tomato one for gluten-free bread for so long, but I can't find it. So I'm just gonna get anything they have, and followed by that I'm gonna get maybe Cafe Nero, or I get my City Cafes coffee, whatever it is, but I'm definitely getting a coffee. So yeah, I'll see you guys throughout the day. Hey everyone, right now is around 5:55 p.m. and I'm in the disabled toilet of my city sports gym, and I wanted to tell you guys all what I have done basically the whole entire day. So first of all, of course, I went to get some Cafe Nero, and then I went to the drafting session, and followed by that I did not attend the advocacy one because I felt really nervous. More than that, I was trying to not feel embarrassed during the session when everybody was going to do their own thing, and I'm just going to be there just sitting there and just watching people like talk and deliver their advocacy. So I didn't really want to do that actually, so I just didn't end up going. And before that, I told you guys in the morning that I actually emailed the new teacher, and she did not reply it, but I did not really check like a few hours ago, so I don't really know if she has replied by now or not. But basically around, I would say 10:30 to 11:30, I had my lunch, and I was basically watching a movie and eating my lunch, and followed by that I did my BLP statute book. Now you might be saying, if you follow my vlogs, that you might be asking me, wait, but you already did that before. But I just basically changed the layout again, and I'm using flashcards, and I'm going to use a photo album to actually organize my work, which is very pretty cool. I've never done this before, but I feel like it's a really good way for me to really memorize all the sections, because I feel like, as I said before, BLP is fully procedural, which means fully legislative, and everything is basically about the law. So you need to really know the law really well if you want to really pass this module of the LPC. And after that, I basically did some litigation checklist, and I try to basically keep it up to date as much as I can with all the lectures that I basically had so far. And I'm feeling quite, when I write things down, it feels like I know everything, but when I put the list away, that's when I realize that I actually don't know anything. So I need to really go over that list, and I cannot really honestly wait for the mocks, because that's when it's going to give me the indication of how well do I know each of the modules and what I have to actually improve and stuff. So I'm basically trying to do that, and I'm waiting for the mocks, and I feel like the following week is the PLP one, and followed by that it's the litigation one, and then after that is the BOP one and the drafting one. So it's going to basically follow through. But I was going through the countdown a few minutes ago, I think an hour ago or something, and I checked how close my exams are getting day by day. For example, the PLP one is literally in 46 days, and that's literally less than 2 months left, and I'm feeling quite nervous and scared. But also with the WAE, which is the Wills and Administration one, I'm feeling quite scared with that as well, because I still don't know how to calculate the IHT, which is the inheritance tax. So that's making me feel quite scared and stuff. But now I also went to the Sainsbury about 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago something, to buy some cookies just before, so that afterwards, if I feel really hungry after gym, then I can just eat something and make myself feel better. But apparently some theft alert went off, and that was making me feel quite scared, and I was basically shaking a little bit because I didn't know what was going to happen and if it were going to go out of the store or not. But I actually did, and I'm here, and I feel really grateful for that. That nothing happened in my presence. So yeah, and I hope that everybody who's in the Sainsbury right now is feeling okay. But yeah, that was basically a very big outrage. Everybody was screaming and shouting, so I didn't want to stay there for too long. So I just got my granola and some biscuits, and I just basically came out. And now I'm gonna do a gym for about an hour, and this is gonna last till 8 or something, and then I'm gonna go home and have my mom's homemade chicken, as she has already made yesterday, and it was pretty delicious, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready now, and I'll see you guys at the gym. Hey everyone, today is the last day of the week in terms of the weekdays, and I wanted to share with you all some of the things that I'm going to do today. So at 9 o'clock I have my solicitor's accounts workshop 3 or 4, I'm not really sure, and followed by that I have my litigation workshop 7, and followed by that I have a meeting at 12 with my module leader, who's also basically like my most tutor that I feel the most closest, and I can tell her everything basically. And followed by that I have 1:30 I have my property law workshop as well, and I have not done the prep, of course, because I don't really have the time to do it, unfortunately. I don't know why. It's either because I feel like I don't want to put too much energy on prepping for the work, or it's because I don't have enough time, and I think it's a combination of both. So it's really hard for me to do the prep. I don't know why, because it was so much easier during my LLB time. It feels like the LPC is like the A levels and the LLB were like the GCSEs. It's like a huge jump, and I never expected to be this thing. And whenever I look at my countdown that I've shown you guys before, I just feel even more pressured, both in a good way and a bad way. A good way because obviously then it makes me feel like to do the work and I have to get my work done and stuff, otherwise I'm gonna fall behind. But at the same time it's bad because then I feel like I'm not doing enough. I should be doing more. I should be getting less sleep maybe, or I should be not going to the gym, because that wastes about 2-3 hours of my time in a day. But let's be honest, also the workshops are so much that it compels me sometimes to miss it because I haven't done that much prep, or I haven't caught up for the whole week. So for example, today, I'm really gonna try and finish my wills and administration large group 5 and the litigation large group 6, but it's very tight. The time is very tight, and also I have to edit my YouTube video, which I'm filming right now tonight, so that I can upload it and release it on Sunday or Monday or something like that, so that it's easier for my life to keep it updated. I don't want to be like, oh, I can't upload it this week, I'm going to upload 2 of them next week. I can't do that because then it becomes too much. And as the weeks are going ahead, it's going much faster and much quicker and much complicated, and everything is getting much more deep as well. So it's very hard for me to keep up with everything. But today, for example, I did not really wake up at 4:30 because I really needed that extra sleep, that undisturbed sleep. So I just slept on and I just did it, and I'm feeling much better, I would say. But I also feel guilty at the same time that why did I not wake up at 4:30, because I could have done this. So you're always gonna have those kind of thoughts where you feel like you could have done much more. But that's absolutely fine, because most of my courses or most of my exams just require for you to be competent or non-competent, which is, for example, the solicitor's accounts, the tax, the wills and administration, the PCR. All these ones require for you to only get a pass or a non-pass basically. But whereas when it comes to the core modules, for example, the business law, property law and litigation, those require for you to do really well, because they're going to give you a 70% mark or an 80% mark, whatever that might be. So it really matters in those kind of things. But when it comes to the skill sessions, basically you don't really have to do your 100% best, because it doesn't really matter anyway. You just need to get a pass basically, and it doesn't affect how much you get overall at the end as well. So that's basically it. And I just would like to say thank you to every single one of those people who actually messaged me on my Instagram and told me that I'm changing their life. My videos help them a lot, especially if they're a first year, second year, or third year of their LLB. It really does help them, and I'm feeling so grateful every time when I wake up in the morning and I see those messages. It feels like I am doing something right by filming these videos, by showing you guys my journey and trying to inspire you and make you feel like that you're not alone. That's the whole entire point of my YouTube channel, which is to make you feel like that there are people like me that look like me that also go through the same stuff, and I'm willing to share them with you all and basically be part of this journey, be part of your journey as well. And thank you so much. And yeah, and now I'm gonna go basically to Sainsbury and get some meal deal, and then I'm gonna top up my oyster, and then I'm gonna get some Costa coffee from my city cafe, and then I'm gonna reach hopefully at 9 to my solicitor's accounts workshop. I'll see you there. Hey everyone, right now it's 7:58 p.m. and I just basically came from university. Unfortunately, I did not go to the gym because I decided that I wanted to focus really fully on myself on the workshops, the litigation workshops basically, and that's what I did since 3:30 till 7:30, so 4 hours. That's what I've done basically, and I focused on that because I was struggling so much. So I just fully decided today that I wanted to really dedicate myself and do that instead of going to the gym and waste my time and get tired at the end of it. So now I'm gonna go home, and other than that, I had my sessions as I explained to you all already. For example, at 9 a.m. I had my solicitor's accounts, then I had the litigation one, and at 12 p.m. unfortunately I had a meeting with my WAE leader, but I could not attend it because I was trying so hard to knock on the door or something, and somebody told me the wrong floor where she actually stays in her office, and that made me like 15 minutes late for no reason. But luckily she was teaching my PLP workshop 7, so then I met her there and she booked me again for the same time next week on Friday at 12 p.m. So I'm pretty grateful for that. There's no one in the bus, of course. And yeah, basically that's all I've done throughout the whole entire day today. And I also spent a lot of money on food, which does not really feel good, but I actually ate this particular yogurt bar, which is amazing, from Sainsbury, and it comes with a meal deal, but I was very skeptical to buy it on its own, which is why I bought it separately to see if it's going to be good or not. But it's actually pretty amazing, especially the blue one. I don't know what it's called anymore, but I will show you guys hopefully on Monday again what it's called and stuff and what is the flavor. But definitely the blue one wins, because the blue one is chocolate and the red one is caramel coating. But it basically feels like I'm eating Kinder Penguin, if you have heard of that before. and it's delicious. It melts in my mouth. And my favorite dessert is definitely like a cheesecake, so that felt like a cheesecake almost, so that was amazing. And it's also very nutritious though, because it has vitamins and all those kind of things, which I don't really believe, but it just tastes amazing. And other than that, it's Friday night. I wish I could watch a movie, but I'm gonna really try my best and finish all my litigation stuff that I have to do for next week. And also I got an reply back for my litigation assessment, which I had emailed back in Tuesday, and I got a reply today or yesterday or something, and they told me that they're gonna help me, and that's amazing. So my litigation teacher actually said that, oh, he's gonna meet me next week and explain to me the whole advocacy thing and stuff and how it works, so that I can actually perform well in it. But honestly, I don't know. Now that I've seen all the litigation workshops, it kind of makes sense to me. It's just all about the preparation, I guess, because I've never done a prep, which is really bad. So if you're watching this and you're doing LPC, please do the prep, even though it's so hard working. But I managed somehow to finish all the workshops in 4 hours, which is amazing because all the answers are provided there. And I basically just supplemented everything, but I'm not done yet with the litigation. So hopefully I'm gonna go and try and go home and finish everything that I have to do for litigation to stay up to date on it. But yeah, now I'm gonna go home and I'll see you guys at home.